Yeah. 1 2 1 2 1 2. What's good, my fine and beautiful people? It's your boy Brian R. Keith. I am back. This is day 31. I'm not going to make this long. I just kind of want to reiterate why I'm here. So I'm embarking on a 3 to 5 year goal, and that begins with one single step, which I'm taking 100 days straight. Because they say on this YouTube thing, you know, get your first 100 days out of the way, or your first 100 videos out of the way. So I set the bar high for myself, and I said I'm gonna go 100 days, 100 videos. Right now, this is day 31. I probably put out, I think I'm near 80 videos by now, but full-length videos or in-depth videos is what I'm shooting for the 100 days, 100 videos, and everything else is like icing on the cake as I try to learn how this YouTube thing goes and really invest in myself and in my brand. You know, I've worked with a lot of other people and things were great, but it's kind of tough. You know, I'm kind of got a new job, and I really don't have the time nor the money to invest in other people and be all over the place. But I have a creative mind. I'm a born creator, so I just have to do something. So I said, you know what? What's the one thing I could do on my own and could contribute in some kind of way into somebody's life, and that probably wouldn't really cost me too much? And what do I have already that I can use to scratch my itch to be creative and be informative and helpful at the same time? So this is it. So this is like day 31. As I said, I'm married, single. I was a single dad. I was a deadbeat dad. I was a dad of the year, stepdad. So I think I have a lot to offer. You know, right about now, as I'm creating this video, this is the time of what they call a passport bros, where men, and specifically African American males, are traveling across seas to find their bride, their wife, their partner, their life partner, because the Western woman here in the United States seems to be on her own agenda. And like it or not, men and women, like I said, in this case, I'm talking specifically for black women, that we're not on the same page. So there's a big movement going on, the MGTOW movement, the red pill movement, the Manosphere, where like MGTOW stands for men going their own way. Some people are more solitary, like, you know, just do their own thing and don't worry about men, women, period, just like wolves, and just, you know, go out there and just do their own thing, keep it really to themselves and be the best men that they can be, doing manly stuff. Then you have, you know, but for the most part, whether you're Sigma male or alpha male, and you all know what alpha male is, the foundation is a red pill foundation, which is really standing firm in your manhood, period. Against legal marriage. Don't really say there's nothing wrong with having a companion or a wife, but she has to be on your page and you're taking the lead. And legal marriage as being under contract with the United States government and your spouse, they're against that, and understandably so. Now, I'm a little late to the game. You know, my journey started out with being diving more into my blackness, and then about 7+ years ago, I was diving more into my blackness, and I was going from a black person to a black man to just a man. And just as the same time this whole manosphere stuff is brewing, without mainstream really knowing about it, mainstream really not knowing about it. Like, this is 2023, 2022. It just caught fire when this thing probably has been brewing since about 2015 or so, and 13, and now it's just like hit mainstream. So, but for me, being a child, a latchkey kid, from a single mother home, 6 siblings in the house, and I dare to say 6 different dads, but as far as on record go, probably 4 different dads, but I dare to say 6 at a time with Maury Povich. And me being through a lot of relationships, being out on my own since 18, and a lot of stuff that I couldn't articulate, but I've taken notice, but I couldn't articulate, the pieces really didn't come together for me until the whole Manosphere had came into play. And now it all makes sense to me. So, but now, like I said, my feet are firmly planted in the red pill space, on my red pill square. And I no longer, because I didn't know it before, but I probably went above and beyond to satisfy women and jump through hoops for women and all that stuff. As a young guy growing up, no male guidance. I'm lucky because I grew up with a bunch of great guys. We all came up at the same time. Maybe 10% out of the 100% probably had a dad in the house. The majority of us didn't, but we grew up at a great time where men had great character. Us young boys had great characters and weren't raised by TV and internet and all that good stuff like kids are now. So, but me being from that single parent home, single mother home, raised by women, still being able to run the streets, being out on my own, having a child early, getting a GED. I didn't say I came up from the mud. I wouldn't say I came up from the mud, but I will say that there has been a struggle. It has not been easy, mentally, emotionally, physically. I took on a lot of responsibility, and I'm pretty much exhausted. But it all has come full circle for me at this time. So this is why I feel like I have something to contribute. This is why I call it the purple pill perspective, because I've had my experiences as the simp. I had my experience in the red pill, though I didn't know that these were labeled that at the time. Actually, these labels came along pretty late, but now there's a definition for these things that I was experiencing and going through. I call myself the purple pill perspective because now as I speak, I'm married. I'm married for a second time. The first time, it was under different circumstances. Not to say I wouldn't have got married to my girl at that time, but the certain circumstances pushed that issue, and I was maybe 20, 21 at the time, 21, 22, and on my own. So here it is. I'm old. I'm now in my early 50s, married, last 16 years, I think, and purely under other circumstances. But learning that and everything coming together, this is why I call it the purple pill perspective. I am the inside man. I understand the simp, the red pill, and being married, but yet standing firm on your red pill square. Now, like I said, red pillars, especially red pillars nowadays, especially red pill on the extreme end, says they don't deal with governmental contracted marriage. Now, if I would have really had that type of information earlier, would I have been married? I don't know. Legally, like under governmental contract, I don't know. But I am now, and that's all I can deal with is the present and now. And this is why I call it the purple pill perspective, because, I've heard all the talks and the lectures and all that stuff. My experiences, like I said, both being simp, red pill, and here I am in the middle. But yet in my red pill square. So standing firm on it. So I'm here to explain to you my experiences. It's not theoretical, it's not books, it's not pimps, it's not none of that stuff. I am the inside man. I am going through it now. I've been through it. It hasn't been an easy journey. My babies, my kids make it really worthwhile. It makes things worth fighting for. But for this ship to keep sailing and for it to sail as smoothly as possible, it has to be under one leadership, and that leadership is the male, the head, the husband. It has to be firm in that red pill or on that red pill square. So I just wanted to reiterate that. I'm going to get on to my next, because this video I should have did yesterday, but getting all caught up. But I'm going to get into my Valentine's specials. The 30, well, it's supposed to be, I'm going to get into my top 10 signs that your girl is cheating on you. And I overlooked the, there's 30 on here, but I overlooked, I took a peek at the 30, and I have a lot of experience in what we're about to go over. So it's your boy Brian Keith. I'll see you on the next 2 videos, because this is going to be a 2-parter. The top 10 signs your girl, your wife, your boo thing is cheating on you, all right? It's your boy Brian Keith. Remember, stay proactive, stay productive, and most definitely stay positive. I'll see y'all guys on the next 2. Peace.